Welcome to the Wine Showcase. I'm John.
And I'm Steve.
And we're here to tell you about a very special wine today. It is called the Parcel 41, and it's from Oakville, California. This wine, I actually heard about this wine from my friend Steve here, and he was telling me about it at an Oakville wine tasting that he just went to a little while ago.
Yeah, it was something else. It was a blind tasting that we did, and what happened was we had about 10 bottles of wine that we put a bag over each one of them, so no one knew what wine we were going to be drinking. These are like $100 wines, even up to about $200.
That's cool.
Sorry to say, I brought the close to $200 wine.
Hey, that's all right.
And yeah, but the problem was we there was no problem. But the thing is that we ended up drinking it and tasting each one of these and putting down our ratings on each of these wines. And it was amazing to see that number one was a $100 bottle of wine. It was a 06 Rudd, if you're taking notes over there. And number two was the Parcel 41. And everybody was blown away by the price at $15.99.
I know, that's what got me so excited about it. I was like, wow, it came in number two out of all these great wines, like out of $100 bottles of wines.
Yeah.
So it made me want to go and find this wine.
Which you did.
I did, yeah. It's a pretty cool story, too, because it was just the other day. I was walking down the street, and
Oh, I know I parked my car around here somewhere. Oh, Bevmo. Gotta see if they have that Parcel 41. The Merlot section here. Aha! There it is. Only $16.99, too. Sweet.
So, enough talking. We have this Parcel 41 right in front of us. Let's do a pouring and see what this wine's all about.
Alright, so we poured the wine, and we're ready to drink this and get a good idea of what this is all about. Actually, let's go with the nose first and see
Sure.
what we think about that. So we swirl this around and
Hey,
kind of get it to open up.
Wow, it's strong, yeah.
Yeah, it picks up quite a bit there. Pretty rich.
Yeah, it
when you
is,
think
yeah.
about it. So rich and ripe. Mm-hmm. So it's got quite the nose.
And the color on it, too. It's just got that, it's a real dark, kind of majestic purple.
You know what's interesting about these colors is that when you see a darker color in wine, it means it's a very, very good bottle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. The winemakers themselves, they put a lot of work into making these wines, and if they want to make it so perfect, the darker the color, the better.
Oh, that's great. Let's give it a try then, shall we?
Sure. Here we go. Now that is incredible. Wow. Now I got
That's
a lot
good,
of
yeah.
got a lot of blackberries in there. You can taste the currant and the mochas. Just really an enormous aftertaste too. You notice that?
Yeah, just
Kind of a tart. It's kind of
yeah, it's kind of like almost like it might not have any of it in it, but it almost that tartness. It almost I was thinking strawberries
Yeah.
for some reason. Yeah, exactly. That's really interesting.
That's good. So it's amazing that you could actually find this wine for only $16.99. And even online, you could probably find a lot cheaper too. I think
Maybe,
I've
yeah.
seen that something on there that said, as I did a Google search, $10.99 to about $15.99.
Oh no way! And like at the $10.99 mark, is the shipping not cut in too badly? Is that out of state or California?
Well, yeah, it's out of state. It's
Okay,
definitely out of state.
that's good. So you don't get the sales tax hit. There,
Right. But the other thing is that you're going to find that this wine is such low production.
Right. I read something. It's only like 4,500 bottles.
That's it. So you'll have a hard time trying to find a case or You'll find bottles here and there, like we just did today.
Right, and I did notice at the Beverages and More there wasn't a bottle limit too. So they did have a few there. There was at least 4 or 5 that you could pick up if you really like it.
It's definitely worth trying, and this is one wine that it's highly recommended. I got to say that. This is actually, I mean, if you compare this to the Bennett Lane, do you like this better or the Bennett Lane?
I like the Bennett Lane, but I think it's because I have a little bit of a slight bias towards cabs. But this is also very good. I like the textures in it, and I like I do like the kind of tartness finish that it has. But I really like how you were mentioning before about how the Bennett Lane, when you first drink it, the tannins like hit your mouth and just spread spectrum on your tongue.
Sure.
I mean, that was great. But and also the Bennett Lane's finish where it just goes and goes and goes. That was really nice.
Oh, it's true. This is actually pretty good. I like it a lot. I mean, the first taste was amazing. I just thought, wow, that's a wine right there. I understand what you're saying about the Cabernet. The Merlots are a little softer though, and maybe that's what it is. I tend to lean towards the softer side of the wines.
Oh, yeah.
Tannins, too much tannins, I just can't take that. But the Bennett Lane didn't have too much, but it had the tannins that were there. At least a presence of the tannins that you could taste. But this is smooth.
Nice. So let's have it. Let's have another drink, shall we? Cheers.
Sure. Cheers.
All right. Oh God.